Hey everybody, this is JoJo, the Dungeon Master for the Rolls We Made. We're not going to have one of those middle sections in this episode. Part of the reason why is it doesn't feel entirely appropriate. At the time that this episode comes out, it is June 5th, 2020. And if you know anything about current events, or if this is in the future, the recent past, you know that it is a very turbulent time and that there is a lot of people who are risking their lives trying to make the world a better place. And we here at the Rolls We Made, we're entertainers. We are able to make people laugh and smile and make the world make people try not to feel as alone. And normally we would say, something about the show. I think that the best way, if you want to support us, the best way you can do so is to donate to one of the many charities supporting Black Lives Matter and the protests against police brutality. There's going to be a link in the description of this episode to several charities that you can donate to. And if you want to support the show, please go to them and open your heart and your wallet so that they can continue to fight to make the world a place that's worth being in. And that's all I'm going to say for this episode. I know that it's a really tough time out there, and I know that a lot of people are very scared, and I know that the people who are fighting the hardest might also be the scaredest. And I think that they are the bravest of us all. And so with that, I'm going to let you guys listen to this week's episode of The Rolls We Made. That's it. Black Lives Matter. Thank you. Previously on The Rolls We Made. You three are on the practice field for Springwillow Academy's scorchball team. Genuine pops onto your shoulder and says, "Oh, sweet. The goblins are here."
Oh, fuck.
I'm going to go out in the field and say, "Have you heard of peace?"
Genuine goes, "That's a great idea." As you are able to shoot an arrow into the creature's shoulder, the rider falls to the ground, clearly dead.
Oh, fuck!
Nice.
I'm a high school student.
Yeah, Jonesy.
Don't say that.
The big one runs up to Jelson on the back of the boar. The rider on the back of the boar reaches down and grabs Jelson by the throat. Jelson lifts up off the ground and is now being dragged. The big old boar and the wolf, with Jelson attached, run away from the field towards parts unknown, leaving the three of you to stand in the aftermath of the battle. So congratulations, you won.
Did we, though?
Well, yeah, we won because we get to go on another adventure. Save Jelson.
Discharges you. You guys are all healed up to full. You have some of the information that you most certainly need, which is Jelson was taken south by goblins with wolves. I will let you guys decide what you want to do with the rest of the evening.
I'm trying to think of, I want to learn more about, who does any of us have historical information on the area more than the other?
I mean, you guys all have roots in the town, more or less, that you could say maybe you know something about this situation.
Yeah, I got +4 to history, man.
Okay.
Fucking banging.
I only got +1.
Okay, if you wanna try and figure out what you make a history check.
Okay. 19.
19?
Yeah.
Okay. So you sort of remember hearing between Springwillow and the other cities to the south, it's sort of not exactly a no man's land, but you stick to the main roads when you go south of Springwillow because there's a lot of goblins that make their way around there, and they kind of worm their way into different things that are in the southern part of town. So we stopped hearing from this
hamlet. Oh, it might be because the goblins attacked it.
They're all dead.
Yeah. The water tower isn't working right. Okay, a goblin probably. Like if there's something that goes really awry south of the town, it's most likely goblins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have the
traffic.
same problem.
Yeah, they're kind of. Yeah, it's kind of like you have this persistent like a rat problem.
Yeah, exactly.
But they're goblins.
The rat did the water tower in.
Yeah.
The rat
That's
had
right.
it out for it.
So you recall that.
So are we thinking we're just gonna go find it?
Hell
I think
yeah.
we need like an army to go and find them. And I think
No.
that there might be a
Because we got
scorchball
our
team or
asses
two.
kicked pretty hard.
Yeah.
I want to go find them. Bye.
Salt goes and finds him and dies.
Yep.
Anyways,
Game over.
Reroll.
In a blaze of glory, I die.
so there's also still the question about like the kookiness with Springwillow Tech. Like
Yeah.
that's not just I don't think like a false lead. There's got to be
Yeah.
something about their abilities, and maybe we can use their abilities to trample some goblins.
Steal those.
I like where
Or,
you're going.
Yeah.
or coerce them.
Yeah.
Because they
Help us.
fled too. They weren't
Yeah.
like, I don't think they were in with the
I don't know.
goblins.
No.
OOSK. Isn't that a dating website?
Is it?
I think so.
I wrote this before I knew
Zeus.
that.
Zeus, isn't it?
Then I'm gonna drop.
Weird ass name.
Then I'm gonna drop the K. It's Professor Zeus.
Zeus. Okay, ZOOS.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
He is an Aarakocra, who is a bird person.
Bird person. What kind of bird?
Yeah, what kind of bird?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with like. He looks sort of like a flamingo,
I like that.
like a humanoid flamingo.
Okay.
Nice.
I like that.
Because there's flamingo.
Wait, that's terrifying.
They look pretty cool.
Okay.
He's a pretty cool looking flamingo person.
Cat.
Okay.
All
Is he
right.
like part flamingo, part person, or is he just like humanoid flamingo? Is it like,
Humanoid flamingo.
Okay.
That's okay. Does he have bird legs?
But you can't tell under the slack.
Yeah, well, he can't tell under the slide. I mean, like, if you guys can, you can look up Aarakocra and see like what they look like.
I'm just curious.
I don't know
I'm
how to
picturing like a
spell that.
BoJack Horseman character. in
yeah,
my
yeah,
head.
yeah. That's a
that's
little.
what
That's
I-
pretty close.
okay.
Like a BoJack Horseman flamingo.
Okay.
Gotcha.
And Professor Zeus is like, okay,
that's
class.
tight.
So today we're going to be practicing introductions in Nebonese. Introductions. And so I have decided, based on some of your information cards and who your emergency contacts are, you're going to have to be doing some conversational practice with some of your good friends. So you guys get pulled out of class to go help Hemlock.
Hell
This is the weirdest school ever.
Hey, this is my mind playground.
How many students are in this school? There has to be like 50, and that's it, right?
No, there's hundreds of students.
That seems like a logistical
it's a-
nightmare.
They have magic. So
It
Yes.
works.
how
Magic
do you
solves
keep
everything.
track of everyone's schedules? Magic.
Yeah, exactly.
I cast
everything.
minor spreadsheet and I figure it out. So you guys are
We're in Nebonese.
you guys are in Nebonese class. So
Which
here's
I'm fluent.
Hi, guys. Welcome to
Hell
my
yeah.
class.
so you guys have to have some conversations where you introduce yourselves. So I'm going to have you all make a charisma check.
I got a 3.
15.
I got a 13 and I got a +3 to charisma. So I'm at 16.
If you got a 3,
I have a 20 with.
you have a dirty 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm very sad right now because my roommate's gone, so that's why my charisma is not really high.
That's
Yeah.
fine. No, that's great. That's
makes sense.
I'm
Debuff.
Yeah.
okay with
little,
Shaken.
little nerf, but you'll come back.
You guys go up into the front of the room and you do your little you introduce yourselves in traditional Nebonese fashion, which is
Can-
basically you.
Malalala.
Which is where when you introduce yourselves in Nebonese, in culturally what you do is you brag about the last thing that you got. So
I understand this culture.
Is
Is this like Spanish class where we have Nebonese names too?
yeah, what's our Nebonese names?
I
It's also just Spanish. It's just Miguel.
so
Margarita.
Hemlock's name in Nebonese is Jeff.
Oh shit! Sounds like a cool name.
Yeah, Hemlock, your name would be Hafel.
I like that.
All right.
It's HAFFLE. It's like a Dr. Seuss character.
Yeah.
Salts would be Sultan, I
take
guess.
I like that.
And then Wren is still just Wren.
Yeah.
I don't know why that is. It's just
You're
that-
cross cultural.
I don't
Yeah.
know. Yeah, you're
Well,
Wren.
Nebonese is my second. Do I need to say it? I rolled a 20.
Wren is a Nebonese word.
Yeah.
For I don't know.
Wrench.
Yes. Big rent.
Ooh, okay.
No, Wren is a Nebonese word for
No. That's canon now. Wrench.
Yeah.
those who fear dogs.
We don't know what kind, if it's the kind that helps or makes you sick.
So let's
It's
break me off.
awesome.
Break me off a little piece in this improv prompt of what do you say in Nebonese? Don't you don't have to pretend to speak Nebonese, but what do you brag about? That you just
What I
got?
just got?
Yeah.
I just got this pen that makes people say whatever the fuck I write down. Oh, I don't say fuck. Ooh, sorry.
Excellent. I mean, you probably shouldn't curse in the middle of class, but
But isn't
excellent.
it impressive that I know the curse word?
Madame Sultan?
Okay.
What did you just get?
Well, I don't want to steal the spotlight.
Oh, here we go. This is so us.
Joe turns away and starts typing.
Oh, we're having fun.
I just wanted to say that it wasn't necessarily the last thing I got, but it was the best thing I got. I got a familiar.
Do you really say that?
Yeah. I'm dropping this bomb.
Okay, yeah, everyone kind of raises their eyebrows at this.
We're like,
This is where you do it.
yeah. And then she's like, I'm just kidding.
This is like I was like
LOL.
And,
Okay.
LOL, JK.
BRB.
It's like, that was smooth.
Thank you,
Good job.
Genuine. Thank you. High five.
Hemlock, you're about to speak when you see the horrifying visit. No, it's fine.
I start crying in public.
What do you?
Oh my God, is that what she's been talking to?
What do you?
it was weird.
What do you brag about having?
The last thing I got, well, I just want to say that the last thing that I got that I wanted to brag about is all of your attention. Right now.
Nice, that was good.
Oh,
I love that.
And I dropped the fantasy microphone and I walk away.
sly.
Your teacher basically says like you should have spoken that in Nebonese. So,
You fail.
but your group did fine. So
Okay.
I guess that's okay.
Here
So-
for you, bud.
So Hemlock, you get to mark down that you have popularity
Yeah.
right now.
Despite the 3.
Can you bring pens, Jeff?
Oh shit. Yeah.
It is now after school. What would you like to do?
We were gonna go to the tech place.
Oh, yeah.
Tech school.
Let's rough them up.
That's your first thought. Go to the tech school. Okay.
I feel because they'll be there right after school, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
Time.
it is. So you three travel to Springwillow Tech. You just know where that is. Springwillow Academy has probably played against them every year for however long they've been around. So everyone knows where Springwillow Tech is, just how everyone knows where Springwillow Academy is. You get to the red brick structure of Springwillow Tech. This place is in not a great neighborhood. It's sort of like by the docks and like the main roads. It's actually not too far from where the Reds hideout was, which also wasn't in a great part of town either.
It's just like the other side of the tracks.
Yeah, it's
Feels-
sort of like the south other side of the tracks of Springwillow. You guys get to the very drab-looking red brick building. There are some students milling about.
Well, the football, the scorchball is after school, so you know.
Scorchball team is the Scorchball team is practicing in their little practice field. So you guys have arrived at Springwillow Tech. The fields are on the side. The school's in front of you. What do you want to do? The exits are southeast and direct.
I want to cut over to the field.
Oh,
See if we
dang.
can see the.
Wear your duster, walk across the field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. First, I have to put on my wardrobe. I go in my wardrobe, and I get a big old cloak. It's like sinister. It's like
So you
black. It's like a black cloud of cloak. So I'm going badass right now.
Salt pops out the pocket wardrobe and pops inside and goes to the section for terrifying cloaks.
Yep.
And pulls one on.
Ooh, I have a disguise kit.
You do have a disguise kit.
Ooh, could you put
Well,
on, like,
we
a
don't want to be
mustache?
like in our uniforms, right?
Well, I don't. Are we in our, we're not. Can we make
Well,
sure
we
that we're
came
switched out of
straight.
our?
We came straight from school.
Well, they're gonna know. Like I was thinking that I just wanted to like grill the coach because like
he was so off-putting.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
think he's gonna give us anything.
I just
He's
think that we're
scared.
not.
I'm not gonna
check
Theris is running the practice.
because I want to see if I can like kind of be sneaky and eavesdrop on some shit.
Ooh.
Okay.
So you do that while we distract him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you guys can go like intimidate like some of the students, and I can eavesdrop on the coach or something.
Yeah.
You try intimidation. I'm gonna try befriending.
and I give you an invisibility cloak or something.
You're playing. You're playing good cop, bonkers cop.
Yeah. Hell yeah, we are.
Yeah, I feel like that.
My
fits.
partner is nothing but loose cannon.
Just spitting everywhere for no reason.
So you're going to sneak over to the field. Let's resolve that first. So you skulk around to the side as you are wont to do, and you make your way through the chain link gate that sort of separates the street from the field. It's a very small field, and there's not a lot of like stuff to cover you as you sneak around. So go ahead and make a stealth check. It's going to be a little tough to kind of get close without being noticed.
18.
18. You sneak pretty close to where Theris is, and somehow they don't notice you. I'm guessing it's because they're just focused on like talking to the team or whatever.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say us cool cats
Right.
walking.
They're too
towards
busy
them.
high fiving and patting each other's butts from sports.
That's not what's happening.
Oh, that is what's happening. 100%.
Coach Theris is, from your perspective, supremely focused on like how the team is operating.
Eat him.
And they're tracking like they're timing things. Coach Theris has like a small like a watch that they're using to see how fast the team is moving, how quickly every play is going, and every so often they pull out a small notebook and write down some notes, and then they call another play. But they haven't taken notice of you yet. So you're pretty close to Coach Theris.
Okay.
What do you want to have happen?
Is there anything, can I sense anything that's awry? Any sort of like, do I have sense? I don't have sense magic or anything similar to that, do I? No.
No.
Okay.
There's a detect magic spell that you don't have.
Yeah, that'd be sweet if I had that.
Yeah.
I toss you my card.
Just toss that over.
I cast whatever it is that Yu-Gi-Oh does, and now I can detect magic.
All right, you summon a +10 Heart of the Cards. Your blue eyes white dragon shows up and destroys the
Oh
team.
my
Oh,
god.
dear.
Oswald's bookshop shows back up. You guys have leveled to level 10.
How low can you go?
Oh,
you
man.
got so much.
I kind of just want to talk to him, but I think he's not going to want to talk to me because they're practicing. Because I have friends as a spell, and friends, I have advantage on all charisma checks directed at one creature of my choice that isn't hostile. But when the spell ends, they know they've been trixied.
Yeah.
But-
Okay. I mean, you can, if you want to try talking to.
How long would the spell last? Like, could I have a full conversation?
say?
Duration up to 1 minute.
So friends gives you advantage on charisma check.
Yeah.
Then that's what it'll do. You'll have advantage talking to Coach Theris. But I mean, you're not casting it on them. You're casting it on yourself.
Okay. Yeah, I want to cast it on myself, and I want to approach him and just see about having a conversation.
All right.
What's up?
Yeah, you catch. You cast the spell on yourself.
Friends! How do I cast it? What do I do?
Just like
You
that.
put your arms up like a bird,
Yes.
very awkwardly, and you do yell out,
Friends.
"Friends!"
And then you
But
spank
you
their
have
little
to
body.
say it in that cadence.
Yes, you're saying that cadence exactly, and you put one of your hands behind your head, your head, and you do a bit of a truffle shuffle,
Okay.
Oh.
and then suddenly you feel a surge of charismatic, friendly energy.
It's like basically I took 2 shots
You basically did.
and I'm about to hit the dance floor.
So yeah, so now you're advantaged talking.
Okay.
For the
You
time.
talk good now?
You talk good now.
Okay. I
talk
want to go. Coach, can I have a word, please?
Coach Theris takes a second, and then they go, sure, just give me a minute. Left five, and then the team kind of shifts and does a left 5, which is where 5 players kind of rush forward and basically like sweep to the left and clear the field.
Hi.
Theris is like, all right, take a break, and then Theris turns and goes, can I help you?
Hi. I don't know if you remember me at all, but We were on the same field a couple days ago when
It was yesterday.
That was yesterday.
That's me, the DM, telling you.
Okay, it was. We went to school yesterday. No, that was today. Never mind. Anyways, well, I don't know how long we were in the infirmary for. If we got knocked out for
It was a couple. It was like an hour. Or so.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
One of my dearest, closest friends was kidnapped during the Goblin incursion, and I just wanted to know if you had any information you can share, because I don't know if you can tell by the way that I look, I am heartbroken at the time.
Okay.
Oh.
You're going to need to roll to investigate using persuasion.
Okay. I have
No,
0
dude,
persuasion
no.
bonus, so that's
No.
Yeah, you have advantage on it.
okay. Just roll.
Just roll.
That's a 12.
That's not going to do it.
I can.
You can roll again.
Okay. That's a 15.
You can hold 2.
Okay.
So you can ask Coach Theris 2 questions, and they Coach Theris kind of regards you like they don't remember you, but they do remember that scene, and they obviously know who Jelson is, and they go, "Well, that's really unfortunate. I don't know why you would think I would know something about Jelson being kidnapped by goblins, but I mean,
I'm just looking
I'm
for
trying
any
to help. So I mean, if you have any questions, I'm sure I'll whatever."
a question to you, the DM.
Uh-huh.
Is Springwillow Tech also south, or where is that located?
It's more south than
Okay.
It's more to the south.
Okay.
The further south you go, the worse it is, and then south out of town is the no man's land where goblins.
So the goblins went south also, which is the direction of Springwillow Tech.
Sure.
Okay, just curious. So I can ask 2 questions.
You can
Any
ask 2.
questions, or do I have to use the?
Use those questions that I gave you.
I don't have them. They're not. They're not in this printout. Well, I think I can remember most of them.
Yeah. What happened here? Who or what was here? Where did they go? What seems useful or valuable here? What is being concealed here?
Yeah. What is being concealed and what is useful?
Okay. What is being concealed here?
He has a tattoo that I can't see.
It's a fairy.
Yeah.
I like it.
Concealed in the context of this conversation. So Coach Theris kind of just recounts like what from their perspective they saw, which was the goblins attacked the practice, and then they when that happened, Dell rushed everyone away from the field as quickly as they could. It's sort of like Theris kind of lets slip that he kind of says like their team wasn't super freaked out by the goblin attack. Like, yeah, I guess in the course of having this conversation, they basically like, the goblin attack, it was really, really scary. Thankfully none of my guys were worried or anything, but yeah, it was a pretty rough patch there. So that's what they were hiding, is that their team wasn't freaked out very much. I don't know why you're looking at me that
Jeff
way.
is making an amazing face.
What's useful or valuable here? What would be useful or valuable?
No.
From this conversation? The only thing that you
Back to me.
you can gather from like going over the situation with Coach Theris is that the fact that Jelson was taken, if Theris had a hand in it for whatever reason, that is the wrong place for a cat to be.
Cha-Cha is
Just climb into Danielle's dice rolling tray,
Yep. She put her butt on my arm, her butthole,
and now
in
she's
the
in the
whole
dice rolling tray.
and she just laid down over
Yep.
where I roll my die.
And then, so if Coach Theris is basically like if they're
Nope. Back.
they basically go that there's nothing they don't know anything specifically about like where Jelson would have been taken, other than they know that it's most likely out of town. They basically are like, I mean, we live in the south. We're in the south here, so I mean, goblins do occasionally come north and cause trouble. It's kind of weird that they ran all the way to the center of town, but if they would have taken him, they probably would have taken him not too far. I mean, those giant animals, they would be noticeable. What was being concealed was the team really wasn't that freaked out by the situation.
Yeah.
And Coach Theris doesn't know exactly where Jelson is, but it says basically like if they were taken by giant animal wielding goblins, they probably didn't go too far.
I wonder. Now, we're supposed to play a game sometime soon, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Is that still going to happen now that we've lost Jelson?
Oh no.
Well, I mean,
Is that going to put us at a
Player.
disadvantage?
Yeah.
I can't react because we're not even next to you. But I was like this.
if your entire team is built around a single player, that seems like already you have a
Well, there's no I
disadvantage.
in team, but there is a me and Jelson. So, wait, no, that's not. There's no M in there. Anyways.
That was really okay.
You tried. You
That was
tried.
fine. No, and I mean, if you guys are down a player, then yeah, I mean, you're down a player. But there's always, I mean, your team is bigger than ours, so I don't think you should be that worried. I mean, all of my guys are fine, so yeah.
Yeah, your guys are real fine, aren't they? Hmm.
Extra.
Weird.
You're not even there.
Oh.
We're just,
So is there anything else? Is there anything else that you want to do?
I could tell you what I think is happening, but I don't want to like talk about the overarching plot too far. So I think that I'm just like, all right, well, thanks for your time. Good luck on when's the game? What day is it on?
I'm not gonna. I'm gonna leave it floating. It's gonna happen when it
All right,
happens.
good luck on Friday, which is probably a good day that a game would happen.
What? There's school the next day. It would be Saturday.
Yeah, that means they can rest up.
did you not go to football games?
Yeah, they were always on Fridays.
Your school goes to school 6 days a week.
Shit.
So if it was on Friday, you would have school the next day.
Why?
Well, we have magic to get healed. It's fine.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's not on Friday. That's why I didn't say the day. Anyway,
Days a week.
what would you guys like to do in spite of that information that was just received? I can just
Out
say
of
that
his
you,
fucking
That he doesn't
school.
know shit? Not
Yeah.
really.
No, he's.
We could try and talk to some of the players,
think
but I
so.
feel like if the coach is going to know, then the players are just
Well, maybe the players are under some sort of spell. Maybe you can like glean some
so we can
information.
just see like
detect
how y'all
magic on
playing
them.
so well.
What's your secret?
What's your secret?
Use detect magic on them.
Okay.
That,
Wait, one. Oh, you do have that.
so you're going to use detect magic?
Yeah. Well, would it be on now? Because he sent them off on a break. We'd have to wait till they're practicing up again, and then
Well, I can say that in the bullet time while he was talking to the coach, you and Salt were off to the side on a chain link fence, and I'm guessing Salt probably shoved you and be like, "What are you waiting for? Cast detect magic!" And you were like, "Yes."
first of all, if we're gonna be friends, you need to calm down a little bit.
I am calm.
So what do I have to roll?
I don't think you have to roll anything. I think you just cast. it.
Cantrip, isn't it?
What is
Yeah.
it? No, it's not a cantrip.
Oh, it's
It's a
not?
very powerful spell.
Oh,
For the
oh.
duration,
All right.
it's within 30 feet.
Okay. Yeah, you.
Wow.
Yeah.
You take my sword, my rapier, because that's I don't have my loot. I left it at home. I don't
Yeah, you pull out your blade. You kind of wriggle it
under my
around,
coat.
and it starts vibrating, and then you can feel the effect of detect magic go off, and
Yeah.
you can see magic.
I go, here we go.
Good vibrations, y'all.
Yeah.
And yeah, you see that the team there's something magical about them. You see swirling energy around them,
All right.
and they are the magic that is surrounding them is conjuration magic.
So someone's casting it on them.
You don't know that. All you know is that there's some kind of magic on them, and it's the magic of like summoning things or bringing something or like teleportation or things like that. So there's conjuration magic on the team.
All right. She can't see it though, right?
You can just tell her.
Okay.
I mean, the thing is, like, you don't have to necessarily say in character. Like, if I say it out loud, then it's information that can be acted on.
This is
Yeah, go
my
ahead.
main character. There's hella swirls and shit. like
a
something, like
spirograph.
someone's like they're all under some shit right now. There's definitely something foul afoot,
So
right?
they Springwillow Tech. They're
I know.
not good at all.
Well,
Says
they
you.
need all the help.
This is where
they
it's
can get.
revealed that Salt like is really into scorchball.
I am hardcore.
So yeah, there's definitely some magic around
Yeah.
these guys.
So
That book might have something to do with it.
You're not there yet.
I know.
You're still talking. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, on that subject, you do not see any magical auras on Coach
coach.
Theris.
Right.
Oh.
So there's nothing magical on Coach Theris.
So it could be one of the players doing it.
Possibly.
That head player who's all lean and kind of effeminate a little bit, I'm just saying. I
forgot,
noticed him, them from across the field.
So you've sort of detected some magic. What would you like to do now?
We could go in the school, or we could like watch the
I
players.
say
Tattle.
tell. I
police.
tattle. I don't know. I mean, what really can we do? We can't just be like, hey, and like,
You know what I
call 'em out.
wish? I wish we had done detect magic on the goblins. Maybe there's a similar swirl
Right.
around them.
like mine.
They were being uncharacteristic.
Yeah, they were not trying to talk to me at all. Remember, he said specifically, "You can't have a conversation with these guys."
I'm just saying that so you guys don't try to like talk to goblins. So well,
What would we like to do?
yeah.
What would you like to do? I feel like I did something.
Yeah, I've done what I can do right now. Probably.
Yeah, Salt, what would you like to do? What's your plan?
I would
You're all
like-
decked out in a cloak
all
right
in
now.
cosplay.
Yes, in my fantastic cloak where there's sort of like black smoke around my feet.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The specter of death walks into the
Yes.
field.
Yes. I would like to go into the school and just sort of poke around. Just
Okay.
get a little look.
I'll go with you.
No, you can come.
Which locker room are you going into?
Is it a co-ed locker room? It's one of those cool ones like in Starship Troopers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the scorchball team has their own locker room, so you can go to that.
Yeah.
So you want to go to the scorchball team's locker room. Okay, so the conversation between we kind of truncated it because I didn't want to improv all that, but the conversation between Hemlock and Coach Theris lasts for a couple of minutes. You use that time to kind of get into Springwillow Tech, and it's not that hard for you to navigate around the school. There's signs and stuff. I mean, it's a school. I mean, it's run down and stuff, but you know where you have to go. And you get to the locker room. It's unlocked. There are some rows of lockers. There's also the coach's office at the back. Wren, you're obviously there. What do you guys want to do? You still have detect magic on. Also.
Oh, so I could see.
Yes. So inside of this locker room, you do see some kind of magic in the the magic of
Showers.
teamwork inside of the locker room. It's permeated this place. No.
That's why they're so good.
Love.
Love. I recognize this.
You can tell that there's some kind of magic inside of the coach's office.
It's coming specifically from the office.
Yes.
Okay.
And also, I mean, there is some kind of magical energy inside of the lockers themselves, but you don't see what it is. So the lockers are closed.
Steroids.
What would you guys like to do?
I feel like the coach's office
Yeah, that's-
is where we got it.
Before I go in, I do disguise self as the coach for fun.
For fun. All right, so you've taken
gonna
on
keep
the
my
guise
duster.
of Coach Theris.
Yep.
I'm gonna keep my duster coat on. I like it.
How do you react to this? Just to see her like her like a ripple passes over her and she turns into Coach Theris.
I gag and I'm like,
Whoa.
all right.
Okay.
I'm learning more and more about you as the
And I
day
don't like
progresses. Well,
I don't think she's real.
the two of you pop into the coach's office. It's a small office that's got a desk and some filing cabinets and like a coat rack and
could I use my thing to see where the magic's coming from? Like if it's coming from a specific place, like something.
yeah, it's in the desk.
Okay.
It's in the desk.
You hear that?
Getting in that desk.
Yep. So you pull open the desk and you see sitting there is a small leather book with it's kind of yellow in color. Just sitting there.
I'm gonna pick it up.
Tired of these books.
Or
causing
maybe you
problems,
should
man.
pick it up. 'cause
Yeah,
you're
right,
the coach
like-
for some reason. I still don't know how you did that.
Can you use Mage Hand to pick it up?
All right. Well, I guess we'll just is Mage Hand a cantrip?
Mage Hand is a cantrip.
Maybe we'll just use Mage Hand.
I got it. I have a mage hand. Do you want to high five our mage hand?
You use your mage hand to like give like reassuring pats on her
Yeah.
back as she's using her mage hand to
Actually,
pick up.
I
the
don't
book.
have mage hand.
I have mage hand.
All right. So you want to use Mage Hand to pick up the little
Well, I
book?
don't want to leave any prints, you know. I don't wanna-
Yeah. Hell
you
yeah.
never know. Dun dun. We just wait. That was the wrong show.
Close enough.
Make a. What would it be? Make a dexterity check.
16 plus dex
Should be high.
6, so 21.
All right.
Damn.
That's 22.
Your
22.
Good enough.
Do a math check.
I'm sorry, schools
Your
are
mage-
closed. I haven't.
your Mage Hand sort of appears over the desk. It's a little spectral blue hand.
Can I have a thumb ring on it?
Sure, you have a
What a
thumb
movie.
ring.
I don't know.
I don't
I'm
know
just
why
trying
that's
to-
important to you, but yes, you have a thumb ring on the Mage
Obviously,
Hand.
you didn't live through the 90s.
It reaches down and it grasps at the book and is able to lift it out of the desk pretty easily. One thing that you notice is that, and you can kind of just tell this as you cast a spell, as soon as the Mage Hand touched the book started like vibrating
Uh-oh.
Okay.
very intensely. And you can
Shit's
just
shaking.
you can just tell because the Mage Hand is shaking as it's holding this book.
Yeah.
So what do you guys want to do now?
Oh God.
Let's pop this sucker open.
Yeah, well, we got the hand.
Might as well.
Do it,
right.
hand.
Just flip it with.
Yeah.
I know. Do I get
You know how you
two
one
hands?
hand phone?
Do you get a set of hands with mage hand?
No, it's just one Mage.
I've
Okay,
totally opened a book with my one hand. I know it's possible.
Power of the thumb ring.
Yeah,
Just-
exactly.
So you're gonna, yeah. So you're gonna, okay, yeah. So you,
Sorry, I'm
you
gonna
kind of
open the
adjust
book. I'm gonna open the book.
Oh my
You drop it
God.
a few times trying to do it. You're like,
Okay, you you kind of adjust the book in your hand, and you are able to using the Mage Hand's thumb ring,
you lick the thumb to turn the pages.
Yeah,
to, like,
yeah.
which is weird because it's magical.
My magical thumb
in
ring.
nature.
So that means
Yeah.
it tastes really good. So
It does. It tastes like raspberry jam,
hell yeah.
which is actually not the best jam you can get, but it
Raspberry.
works.
Pretty
with
good.
this.
Yeah.
A lot of seeds on this Mage Hand.
okay.
When you open this book, the pages start flipping and flipping and flipping.
This is inconvenient.
It is inconvenient.
Yeah. Yeah.
It gets to a page where there is an image of Salt. Make an intelligence check.
Uh-oh.
This is not something that would be in Wren's wheelhouse.
19.
Okay.
Dang, we got the hot.
I don't know
fucking
what the
rolls
hell is
Hot
going
today.
ones.
on.
Hey,
Like-
Jesus Christ, these rolls. Yeah, you recognize these as
I'm holding the book in front of me.
so you recognize these as scorchball plays, and you kind of just have this thought. You like, oh, this kind of looks like this play looks really smart, but because you're a big fan of
I'm
scorchball.
a huge scorch.
I love that.
Love
Yeah. What's your favorite pro scorchball team?
the purples.
The Purples.
The purple purples.
The
Purple purples.
This is canon. No, I don't know.
The Dendromere Purples.
Sure.
Yeah, I like that.
They took the big ring last year, so
And
It's actually a huge
She's
ring.
telling me all these facts, and I'm like,
It's
I don't.
I don't
like-
care.
I just like the idea that Salt is like super into like she's like a jock, like
Yeah.
she's super into sports.
Oh my god, yeah.
Okay, so
I did not see that.
this is why it's a good play. See, this guy goes
Yeah.
over here.
Well, can we just fade? This is getting hot. It's vibrating a lot. It's vibrating a lot. I just kind of want to get the fuck out of here, if I'm going to be real honest.
You can tell that the way the plays are working, the backer, which is like what Jelson played. I don't remember if that was the exact term I picked, but it was the backer who was like that's
Yeah.
if you kind of track like where they move, and if you were to draw that pattern, you would end up drawing like runes, like sigils. You would end up drawing like a magical symbol if you were to draw those patterns.
Which
one after
symbol
another.
looks like a penis?
None of them. Although I don't know what all penises look like, so maybe one or two.
Okay,
But
good.
certainly I couldn't tell you one or the other
I mean,
because I'm speaking in abstraction.
trying to learn.
You can tell just looking at these plays, the position of the backer is always drawn in such a way as if this was a magical symbol that someone drew.
So they're doing like a physical incantation with their actual.
Oh, like the players on the field do something, and then it makes
Yeah.
that
So if you were
happen?
looking at the play from the sky, and if the as the
Oh,
backer moves,
snaps.
that
Okay.
it looks like they're drawing something into the ground.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
tight.
Yo, this is so smart.
Okay, yeah. All right. This is still shaking.
You kind of trace the path of the plays with your eyes for a little bit. What do you want to do?
The book it's like magic, but like the plays themselves are magic. So if they know how to run the plays,
They don't need the book if we can
But-
take it for our own team.
And also,
where
if
I'm
they don't
going.
have the book, then they don't have a reference, so they could mess it up.
also where'd they get the book?
Yeah, where's this
These
book
these
from?
are all great questions that you guys can't answer by talking to each other.
You know what?
All right.
I vote we jack this thing.
Yeah, no.
Straight up.
We're gonna jack this book. I'm gonna cast protection from good and evil on myself, and I'm gonna try to jack this book.
Okay, here. I don't know why I keep
Yep.
acting it up or acting it out.
So you burn a spell slot to cast protection against good and evil.
Don't say it like that.
What?
It's like, don't say it like it's a bad choice.
It's not a bad. I'm just saying you've used a spell slot. I say burn because it's funner to say.
I don't trust you.
So you get you
I know.
you now have that spell on you.
I hand
Are
you
you-
the book.
You mage hand the book to Salt.
Here you go.
I just go, hey, kid.
Catch.
Catch.
Wow, thanks, mister.
Salt, you now have the book in your possession. You reach your hand out and grab the spine of it. It snaps shut as soon as you touch it. You don't know if that's from the spell or not. Now you have it in your possession.
I'm the captain now.
And then
I'm the coach now.
And then we cut to the conversation between Theris and Hemlock, which has now just concluded.
Well, that was a fun talk.
Yeah, it was really nice meeting you, young man. What's your name?
Fake name.
Henry?
Henry.
Which is not too far in my head. That's pretty close to Hemlock. I could just say that he misheard me. Yeah, Henry.
Okay, well, it was a pleasure meeting you, Henry. I hope you'll enjoy watching the game this weekend.
All right, thanks, Coach.
You're welcome. Everyone, we're done for the day. To the lockers.
Oh, God, we got to get the fuck out.
And
Yeah, we gotta run.
The group and Theris are now making their way to the lockers. And I don't have to tell you guys this, but lockers pretty goddamn close to the practice
Is there only
field.
one way in and one way out?
So what do you guys want to do?
Wait,
I start
there's-
screaming
in
bloody
most
murder.
locker rooms, there's like a way to get in from
Most
the outside.
locker rooms aren't this cheap.
And then, okay.
There's like a side entrance into the school. You go into that side entrance and the locker room is right there. You guys went in through the front entrance.
Okay, so
Can
can we
we-
go out through the side
Yeah.
entrance?
Where the team is? Yeah, you could
Oh,
totally.
no, the
do
front
that.
entrance,
front
the other one.
But first,
No.
I'm gonna disguise myself as a janitor.
Oh, that's
So you guys hear the team coming in. You disguise yourself as the janitor.
Don't you have disguise self too?
I have a disguise kit, yeah.
That'll take some time to do.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Oh, okay. I'm still dressed in my duster coat.
Yeah, you
I'm
are
gonna
still
just-
dressed like a fantasy hero.
Okay,
Yeah, you
I'm
still
just
look like
gonna.
Wyatt
What's
I'm,
Earp.
your
just,
overall
I'm gonna
plan
heap
here?
myself on the ground like just a pile of dirty clothes in my coat because it's kind of oversized.
Just
So she's like the janitor, and then I'm just like,
wait. What if we both just get naked?
and then we
Okay,
go,
but
"Get
what are you
out!"
going to do about the problem?
Is there like a laundry cart and you can
I'm gonna jump in her garbage basket,
Yes.
and she's disguised
Wheeling you
as
around.
the janitor.
What fucking garbage basket? What are you
Well,
talking
she's
about?
like a janitor, so it's like
be a
she's got a
garbage
big-
can.
You can't conjure an object just
There's
by
already
saying
one
I
in-
make myself
there's-
look like a janitor.
There's already one in the locker room.
Yeah.
And she just grabs
You can't.
it.
There is no room without a trash can.
a rolling trash
Heresy.
can.
Why are you fighting us?
This plan is not the craziest
I
thing.
know. I feel like this.
Sheila's like a janitor.
I just love the idea that you guys are just like fantasy heroes.
Yes. Get a trick.
Okay. All right. Yeah, there's a big, disgusting
Rolling.
locker room garbage can filled with trash.
I've done worse. Honestly.
Been in worse
make
situations.
a Constitution saving throw to see how bad the stink is.
Oh no.
19.
Oh,
Damn, it's the number 19
Does
day.
that
It's
mean
pretty. You've weirdly enough been in riper garbage cans. These hot rolls aren't gonna. You're really gonna miss these hot rolls knee deep in battle.
I know, right?
Yeah, you climbed into the garbage can and pulled the garbage over you
Oh
bravely.
my God, who the fuck eats spaghetti in a locker room?
You got to get the carbs, bro. It's the carbs.
Carb up, man. Carb
Okay,
up.
the team comes in and they
We're
see.
both whistling.
They're like, "Is that garbage can whistling?"
So you just disguise yourself as the janitor? You're going to need to roll to see if you guessed what that looks like because you don't know what the janitor here looks like.
Right.
This will be hard.
Yeah. So I mean,
And I don't even know that I should give you a modifier on this. It's going to be just your proficiency bonus, which I think is 2.
yeah, it's 2.
So go ahead and make a roll and pray. What'd you get?
Oh no.
It's hard to tell.
It might be a nat 1. I don't know.
Is it?
Yep.
Jesus. Okay.
Fuck. I don't like this.
You
God damn.
you walk in. They walk in. The whole team walks in.
Fuckers.
And they see you and Brody.
We've been hitting 19s all day, and we get the nat 1.
I
You get the
know,
nat
right?
1 when you really needed it.
I knew it.
Yep. So you I can't believe your plan was to disguise yourself as someone you've never seen before.
I mean, janitor's kind of a
Well, I think
generic.
you were just like janitor.
Put on the janitor uniform.
You're the new janitor.
and
You don't even
vaguely-
know what that looks like.
I can imagine.
Clearly you couldn't. Because as soon as they walk in, they look at you and they go, "Who are you?"
Your janitors don't wear tuxedos?
I want everyone in the podcast to just take a moment to know that now in the reality of the game, Salt, you dressed up as the janitor with disguise magic to make yourself into a tuxedo.
That's what my janitors wear.
I know. I just pieced that together. And what's really great is Wren, you didn't even guess. You didn't even think that would happen. She just said, I'll dress up as a janitor, hop
Like,
in the garbage.
okay,
And you were like,
trick.
okay.
Yeah.
And you just turned your
I
back.
am a teenage girl. Okay.
They
Like, no, wait, you don't even know. Too
They,
late.
uh,
Not relatable.
Brody can they know that you're not the janitor.
Why?
Brody's eyes sort of like scan around the room really quickly. Brody says something's amiss.
No, it's not.
And then they say get him, girl. So there's no unoccupied space over there. So what do you want to do?
Do you have to see where you're going?
Yes.
Yeah, so there were 2. There was a side entrance and a front entrance. The players are coming in the side?
No. The locker room has only one entrance to it. There's a hallway outside of it that leads outside.
And they're not there.
They are not there. They are coming in. They're piling into the room.
I would like to go to the door to the hallway.
You can't see it.
I would like to fly away.
Climb on top of a locker and
Yes,
do it.
and do it. Can I like run to where I can see it? Or maybe just run to it?
This is getting hairy shit.
Yeah, I'm scared, but I'm in the trap.
Yeah, you're hidden.
Could you run to it? I mean, there's people in the way. I mean, I don't know how to explain this to you any clearer, but there's like a crowd of people coming in through the door of this locker room.
All right, I start doing a jig.
That will not. Is that what you're going to do? Because that's almost effectively saying I surrender.
No. Okay. Okay. Well, I guess then I'm gonna have to go for. I'm gonna go for mirror image.
What does mirror image do?
Mirror image. Each time a creature targets you with an attack during a spell's duration, roll a d20 to determine whether the attack hits you. There are three of me now. Whether the attack hits me or one of my duplicates.
Wait. Mirror image, you just fucking make copies of yourself?
Yeah.
Which one is the real me? And then they all just get all
Right.
three.
We're going to play 3-card Monty, boys.
All right, you you cast mirror image, and suddenly there are 3 tuxedo janitors in front of you. I'm just imagining you've made yourself look like Bookbag, if I'm being completely honest.
Probably, yeah.
Wren?
I'm just chilling in
Yep,
the
just-
trash. They don't even know I'm there. They have no idea I'm in there.
If you could throw the book in the trash unseen.
Yeah, you should throw the book in the trash. And then I'll just be like,
I'll do that, sure.
Let's do some initiative.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
man.
I can't take on a whole football team if you know what I mean.
10.
I got a 18.
I got a 17.
Jesus, guys.
What'd you get?
10. I
Better than
know.
a 1.
Okay.
But I'm still just going to, hey, I just want to hang in the trash
Right.
till everyone's
My
gone.
turn.
Yeah.
I just stay in the
Just
trash.
just start seeing like your spells from the trash. They're like, that trash sounds good.
Someone's been tuning the trash.
Brody got a 20.
Fuck.
Fuck.
So, Brody is going to, well, they're going to charge you, and it's not going to be great.
Super.
Is he gonna one-shot us?
Probably.
What?
They're all amped up, aren't they?
Yep.
They are very magical, as we already have established. I don't know.
I'm going to throw the book in the trash, and you can maybe try to destroy it. I don't know. But
Yeah, I'm going to just hold on
Yeah,
to
you
it.
just-
They don't even know I'm there.
just be
don't.
like
They do not.
spoon that little book.
Could you forgive me if I didn't help you?
Oh, yeah.
To
Well,
save the greater good?
I'm not helping you right now. So
No, that's true. You
like,
didn't. Who the fuck doesn't know what a janitor looks like?
Hello, fellow children.
hello.
So Brody charges at you, salts, I should say. So you basically said I have to roll a d20 to see which one you hit. What am I trying to beat?
So you have to roll a d20 to determine whether the attack, if you have 3 duplicates, me, must roll a 6 or higher to change the attack's target to a duplicate. So
And how long does this last?
this lasts until duplicates are killed or I dismiss them.
And you have, okay, so you basically like 2 hits basically. If I hit these duplicates 2 times, then that's it. Okay. So I have to, so I roll to attack, and then you roll to see if you roll higher than a 6, then I'm hitting a duplicate.
Right.
Okay. What's your armor?
11?
God.
11.
Yeah. Most attack.
I rolled a 5, so that's not going to do it. So Brody rolls in to try to attack, and one of your mirror images sort of flits in and dodges out of the way. The first group of team goofs are going to try to come and get you as well. So go ahead and roll for your duplicate.
Bardic
Don't worry about it. They didn't do it. They got 3. Yeah, they also try to get the mirror image and they miss. So
These guys are dumb as rocks. All right.
Hemlock, it is your turn. You see the team going into the locker room. You're outside. What do you want to
Is
do?
the coach still outside, or is he going inside too?
Coach is going in too.
So we're in fight mode now.
You're in
Yes.
fight mode now.
Okay.
Hence the initiative.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm just like, if I have to take a fight action, I'm trying to think if there's anything I could do aside from just start lobbing arrows into their backs.
Do it.
Well,
Kill them. I mean, a distraction would help.
Yeah, I was like, if I could draw them back out to give you space to leave. I feel like nothing's gonna work on these dudes because they're amped up on sports.
What about a naked
They've been
thing?
they've been railing hockey all night.
You know what Jock's like? Jock's like naked things.
Is there a
Get naked.
fire
Get
alarm?
naked. Ooh.
Is there a fire lever alarm
hell
for the
yeah.
school?
old school prank shit. I love it.
We'll TP it later.
There is a fire alarm. Yes, it's not outside, so you'd have to get into the school and find it.
I would like to do that. I want to get this place empty.
You dash into the school and begin frantically looking for the fire alarm.
I like slide, but the camera's looking, and it's like you see me slide past the hallway.
Yeah.
Ooh, like cocktail when
Yeah.
he slides
Yes.
across the
Go
floor.
ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make this would be a perception check.
Ugh, 14.
You
That bad, but I don't think it's going to do it.
so 14.
Wait, what's my perception? Do I have higher? I have +4.
18.
18.
Oh, sorry, math.
Right. What?
Yeah, with a
Ladies.
with a 18, you manage to see a fire alarm in like at the end of the hallway that you can get to. You're not going to be able to get to it on this turn, but you have found it.
Okay.
So that's the thing you're going to be able to do.
Okay.
Wren,
Yeah.
live from the garbage.
I'm just still going to sit in the garbage. I'm not
Try to-
trying to give up my position.
Yeah, I mean,
I was going to do a thunderclap, but that hurts everyone involved.
So the action that you would take is so you can still remain hidden. You can get ready to do something.
I'm going to get ready to bolt for the door as soon as that
Yeah.
alarm is pulled.
Yeah.
But I don't know he's pulling it, right? That's the...
Okay, so you can, yeah. I mean, if you want that to happen, then as soon as Hemlock pulls the alarm, you're going to be able to bolt for the door.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's you're getting ready for that. I'm not sure how you would know that that's going to happen.
I'm just psyching myself
You're just
up.
getting ready,
I'm
like
something
you're
good's gonna
You're basically
happen.
saying like I'm going to wait for my moment. Yeah. Okay. It is now the turn of the other part of the team. They're going to attack one of Salt again.
attack assault. Oh yeah, I could use that right now.
11.
Okay.
So you got to.
8. So
So this group of the team gets up to one of your mirror images, and they give a really brutal like shoulder strike into it, and the mirror image like vanishes in a puff of smoke.
Oh,
so
no.
you have 2 left.
What was that one's name?
Puffy.
Puffy's gone. So you've lost one, and it is now your turn.
R.I.P. Puffy. I don't know what this is, but this is my. Yeah, I just kind of hit my chest and then I flung my hand.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. So I am, is there any direction I can go where there are not dudes?
In this society, Danielle? No, there isn't.
I know, right?
So you're kind of in the middle between 2 like columns of lockers. There's space on either side, and they're all kind of piling into the middle.
Okay. So I want to head towards the door. I don't know.
Going straight will not will
That's
just bring
straight
you
ahead.
Yeah, that's straight ahead. And if you try that, they'll just you're running into them.
Right. So can I go to the coach's office?
Yes, you can do
Lock the
that.
door.
And you're gonna lock the door because locks have gone great for you in the past. Okay.
Rude.
You rush to the door and you get yourself into the coach's office and shut the door and lock it.
Oh, why are you going backwards?
Because they can't go forward.
Oh, shit.
That is your action for this turn.
You know.
So that's good. I know it's
Fuck you.
it's because
Fuck
here's
you,
what
I
happens
hate
next
you.
is now the team seeing you have run for the door. They chase you to try to get you. They get to the door and now they're trying to bust it the heck open.
Now you're going to be in a tight room with these guys. This is scary. I'm claustrophobic.
They do 14 points of damage to the door.
How much health does the door have?
Well, the door isn't bloodied yet, but they did 14 damage to this door. It's a metal door.
Oh, okay.
But they did 14 damage to it. So now you're
Can I?
really terrifying place.
There's no
Yeah.
window in this room?
Well, yeah. Like, are there windows? Is it just a windowless room with a door?
You won't be able to find that out until your next turn.
Oh, fuck off!
It is now Brody's turn. Brody's going to attack the door.
I'm going to get this door, guys.
Watch me get the door.
Brody does 11 damage to the door.
Christ.
Cracks it open.
Yeah, it's a metal door, but you can hear it like starting to
Yeah.
really slam and buckle, and like the frame is buckling a little bit. The team also
I thought they just hit the fucking door.
they hit the door again, but it doesn't seem to take any more damage. So right now it's sitting pretty at having taken 25 damage.
Yeah.
This door.
This door has more HP than I do.
Yeah, seriously, this door.
In fairness, I feel like I could probably have a much harder time killing a door than I would killing you, if I'm being completely honest.
You say that too
I could
often.
hit a door way harder and it wouldn't die.
Yeah, that's what Joe says every day.
Yeah, I'm just like, go through the door. He's just like, I'll kill you easier.
Hemlock, what would you like to do?
I'm pulling that lever for the fire alarm.
You get to What am I going to do with this?
Okay.
You get to the fire alarm and you pull it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, I do.
you didn't know what this fire alarm did to the school. This school, you didn't know this.
It's an anti-fire alarm. It starts fires. I get it.
That's okay too.
This fire alarm is connected to the school's fire suppression system.
That's what I was hoping for.
Foam.
Is it
Foam party.
Is it a rain? Is it the sprinklers?
It is the sprinklers.
Hell yeah.
okay?
Mystical,
Good, 'cause
mystical, magical sprinklers that cast conjure fire suppression goo.
okay.
Because just having pipes with water is too crazy for this magical
This
world.
acrid, sort of greasy black substance
Ew.
starts spewing out from the sprinkler directly over your head. It doesn't cause any damage to you or anything. It just makes things slippery.
Oh no, we're gonna have a funny exit.
And it goes off all over the goddamn school.
Of course it does.
Everything
Hell yeah.
slippery.
You have trashed this place.
Fuck yeah. Now
Oh,
we're
wow.
going
They
to
hate
slide
us.
home.
And in the locker room, that's what's going down. The sprinklers kick on, the alarm goes off, and now this acrid, greasy stuff is spraying down on the team. And
Do they freak out, try and run out, slip all over themselves with their shirts off?
Yeah. And
I don't know about that last.
I'm just kidding.
What the heck is happening? Like they take a second. They're sort of distracted by it, which is now your turn. What would you like to do, Ren?
I'm gonna pop out, yell scatter, and run to the door, but probably slip. I'm guessing
Yeah, you're gonna need to make an acrobatics
because
check.
they're all on the other. They're by the door, so I've got a clear path.
Can you just
right,
sneak
to
out?
Get the fuck out. I could. My acrobatics is pretty high.
Is that right?
Yeah, you're gonna have to like kind of get out of the trash quickly and get moving.
And keep the book in hand. It's 12 plus 6, so 18.
Okay. I'm going to impose disadvantage on this.
What the fuck
Yeah,
is that
roll
about?
again.
Oh my god. What does this mean?
That means you just roll twice and you take the lower. So the first one you got was 18.
Yeah.
So higher than 12 is what you need.
9
Plus 15.
plus 6, so 15. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's very slippery, but you managed to get to the
thank
door.
Yeah.
You
I'm just
slip
and
out
when
to the
I'm
hallway.
slipping out, I'm going like this. Just move.
You are now in the hallway with the book.
Hell yeah.
The team is going to make another throwing themselves at the wall attack
Super.
at the door, but they have disadvantage because it's so slippery now.
I don't know how to get you out of this.
Yeah,
Well,
they slam into the door, but you can hear them kind of slipping into each other, and they kind of sounds like they're crashing into the door.
They pretty much just need to give up.
Salt, it is
Yeah.
now your turn.
So I would like to investigate like maybe the ceiling.
Yes, so you can read a situation.
All right.
So make a perception check.
Sorry, the cat's on my
Cat's on the character sheet.
cat's on the stats.
This at the floor that you can see through that leads down into some kind of space. Because you're magical and you have the ability to do this, that would be a way out of this room that they most certainly would not be able to follow you.
Yes.
Which is this grate that leads down into a space.
Yes. I'm going there.
Okay.
Going down.
Then on your turn, the
I-
team is going to attack the door again.
I just want everyone to know the look of joy, just pure joy on Joe's face right now is very disturbing.
So they do 12 damage to this door,
Oof.
which is now over. Now it's at 37, I believe, and it is, as we say in the dungeon mastering business, bloodied.
Yes.
It
Splintered.
The door is going to need to have cast cure metal.
We're going to need a Messiah carpenter.
You're gonna
to fix
have
this.
Yeah.
someone's gonna have to
Yeah.
do some medicine. It's gonna have
Real
to roll
good.
its door death saving roll.
I rolled duct tape.
No, the door is heavily damaged and it's not gonna last much longer. Brody's gonna attack it.
When does the door get a turn?
I know. Door, fight back.
So he does 10 points of damage to it, and it's really breaking. It's at 50 damage now. As the team slams into it, they are fucking this door right up. It's about to buckle inward, and then they'll be able to get into the room. Hemlock.
You're out. I feel like I should also get out.
Okay.
So I want to try and make my way back to.
Yeah, you just do that.
Okay,
you disengage. You hit the fire alarm and you bail.
Yeah, I slide on my tummy like a penguin
Wren,
down the hall.
I'm gonna say that you're able to do the same because in the commotion and everything, like
Well, they're distracted.
They're
at the
distracted.
door. I'm fucking out. Yeah.
you get
Did that trash just move?
you get down the.
I just like the vision of me sliding
I
backwards,
know,
just
just
flipping
flipping
the
'em
birds.
off.
They don't even see them. Sorry. Anyways, that was for me.
It's good. I like it.
As you get out the hallway to get away, the team is still sort of like it's in the commotion that you're able to do this. Like no one's paying. They're trying to get to the door so bad. Coach Theris is trying to push their way past the team because they see some kind of commotion is happening, and as they're pushing past, you two are going to pass each other.
Is it a stealth check or could I just like slide in between his legs
Oh, acrobatics.
on the sneaky, you know what I mean? Because it's all slippery and
it'll be
shit.
disadvantage, but
And
yeah.
he's
Yeah,
already
yeah.
slipping,
Yeah,
and then
go
I'm
ahead.
just like,
Go ahead.
no, wait, what
Oh,
do you
he's-
disadvantage?
Joe likes this too much.
I love this. No, this is the whole reason you guys are able to do any of this shit is because there's stuff coming from the ceiling that's making
Yeah.
everything super
That's
slippery
true.
and wet.
That's true.
So that's the only reason.
All right. 17
Oh,
plus
roll
whatever.
There again.
please, God.
15
All right.
plus 6.
All
Is that plus
right.
6, right?
You see Coach Theris and you're
all-
like, uh-oh. Slide under
Take
the
a
legs.
knee, and I just slide right through.
And
He's a
they
big
do
guy,
the thing where they kind of look at you and they see you and you are already out the door.
Fuck yeah.
Running for home.
It was my duster coat flapping, flapping in the wind.
And your big old sword.
Yeah. My two sword. Yeah.
Yeah. You use that to stop yourself. You're like,
I'm like, oh my gosh. I see it.
So badass.
That's
so
so
badass.
cool. Oh no.
Oh god.
Wren, as soon as you get out the door, you hear a terrible crashing sound.
The door's
The
down.
doors.
the
down.
door.
The door has been pushed completely out of its frame and bent inward, and it crashes into the room. And Salt, your disguise spell sort of flitters as you react to this enormous sound of the door crashing in. It is now your turn. They can get into this room. What do you want to do?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yes.
Get the fuck out of there.
That is what I would like to do. Yes.
So you're gonna cast Misty Step.
I am.
You cast Misty Step. So from the perspective of the team, as they burst into the room, they see you turn into a wisp of smoke. And if you want to say or do any dope shit as this happens, now's the time.
Yeah.
All right. I got this. Bitch, bye.
Okay.
Joe was waiting for some stank.
This is what we'll end with. This is what we'll end with. You turn into mist and you just slide into the grate and you do travel 30 feet, which is surprising because you didn't think that this was going to be 30 feet of space to move into. And when you rematerialize, you do not materialize on solid ground. You're falling and you land. It makes a clanging sound like you landed on a pipe or something. And there's water underneath you, most likely the fluid that was coming from the ceiling. And now you are sliding down a very large sewer pipe.
I'm serving.
Not surfing. Surfing would imply that this was intentional or that you had some kind of control over your movement.
I do, and I surf.
Genuine's like, hang 10, am I right?
Yeah, bro.
And then he puts on sunglasses as he's kind of sliding down, almost like a beaver laying on their
Yeah,
back.
got the arms crossed over your chest, like slide.
No, but you're sliding down at incredible speed. And after a few moments, you emerge from this pipe and you're falling. It's like a cistern. It's like this big open space. And make a quick perception check to see what you can gather as you're sliding down in this like
find out if you know you're falling.
18 plus 5.
hold 2.
All right. Well, first would be what's the best way out of this place?
As you're falling, you see like pipes, like lots of pipes are ending at this cistern, like tons and tons and tons of them. And from what you can gather, like any one of those will take you away from this spot that you're in.
Okay.
So that's the best way out is any one of these pipes that leads out of this cistern.
Okay.
Then you have one more.
Yeah. Emma, you looked like you were going to say something.
Me, no.
Okay. Okay, all right.
She's just happy she's the audience for this
Yeah.
particular danger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Like now I feel kind of bad that I just sat in the trash for so long.
Yeah, when you think about it, like Salt really put her life in danger to get this book.
You know what? It's uncharacteristic.
She has a love for the
so-
game, and that's
I
why
have
she
a
did
love
it.
for the game.
She
I
hates
really
the fact
do.
that this team is.
For Springwillow.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, you have one more question you can ask. You ask what's the best way out. You have what's the best way in. Dangers I haven't noticed. Biggest threat. Who or what is not as they appear. What's about to happen here?
Who or what's the biggest threat here?
You see moments before you crash into the water what looks like a bonfire. That's because the cistern, there's a large pool of water in the center, but the outside, this is a big space. The outside ring of it, it's like a lot, like almost like not like a beach, but there's like a lot of area. And one of the spots has like a bonfire that's just burning. And there's like this, it's filling the air with like this thick smoke and this burning smell. And you see a towering figure behind that fire. And you can't make any definition about it, but you can just tell like this thing, whatever it is, it's either on something or it's very tall.
Right.
You splash down into the water. Make an athletics check.
18.
These fucking hot rolls.
I don't
dude.
seriously, like, let's go to
crazy.
Vegas. Holy shit.
They're
I don't
balancing
know.
the one, which led to all of this happening.
Yeah, this fucking one just fucking,
We
yeah,
did
so,
terrible last episode. The gods.
athletics is, my athletics is -1.
You sink into the water in the cistern, but you instinctively like throw yourself back up and you gasp for air. And then a hand reaches down from the water and grabs you by the scruff of your tuxedo.
Very nice, very nice.
Which, as soon as that happens, that illusion sort of vanishes, and you're back to looking like Salt, who has once again fallen into a body of water in the middle of our adventure. This hand pulls you up by the scruff. When your vision returns to you, you see a warped-looking humanoid face with large, blood-stained teeth, and you immediately know that it is a goblin.
Oh, god damn it.
And it turns and it makes some kind of guttural noise in the direction of the bonfire. And then you feel yourself get flung maybe like 5 feet over the edge of another part of the cistern, and you land hard on the cobbled ground. You take 2 points of damage from the fall.
After all of that, only 2 points of damage from
Yeah,
everything
He's
that
not
just
done.
happened.
Not too
He's
shabby.
not done. I don't.
And when you kind of sit back up, you glance around and you see that you're in some kind of cage. There's like a bunch of people here, like a lot of students, but they all look scared and dirty and cold and a little malnourished. And then you turn all the way to the right, and sitting there is Jelson.
Yeah.
Nelson!
And he looks at you and he's like, "Oh, hey, Salt."
What's up, baby boy?